Suella Braverman, who has notably been sidelined in the last week or so in case she says something inappropriate about Israel, has come out twice today. First to say that the London pro-Palestinian marches are hate marches, and she will not hesitate to crack down on the utterly odious behaviour which falls just below the criminal threshold. She'll change that threshold so it falls above the criminal threshold. That's one of her pronouncements. The other one is that she has threatened to cancel Christmas for civil servants in case her Rwanda policy is approved by the Supreme Court, in which case Christmas is cancelled. And not only is Christmas cancelled, of course, for the civil servants, Christmas will be cancelled for those would-be migrants and refugees who will be shortly deported to Rwanda. Their cases will not have been considered in the UK. It was simply they would be deported on the grounds that they arrived here by an inappropriate means, and although they were obeying international law, they were not obeying British law because it's been redefined by Suella Braverman. That's another area where she's going to redefine law, or where she has redefined law so it suits her means. We can go back to that wonderful scene in A Man for All Seasons, the story of Thomas More, and he's asked whether or not he would lie or distort the law in order to trap the devil. And he says, well, absolutely not. If you start playing around with the law, if you start playing around with definitions, then in the end you have nothing to hide behind yourself. You are destroying your own defence. And that is quite literally what Suella Braverman has been doing. By threatening to change the law in order to get people that she doesn't like, she is destroying the law itself, the fabric of the law. She's already gone on record to say that the Rwanda campaign, her Home Office remit, is to test the limits of the law. Well, any criminal breaking into your house could claim in defence that they are testing the limits of the law. And for the Home Secretary to be giving that example is utterly shocking. The law is there for the police to enforce, for criminals to respect and to recognise, and if necessary to come under the full force of, and it's controlled by the government. And if the government doesn't trust it, if the government is constantly telling us that the law is not sound, then maybe we will start to believe them.